As a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, we are able to order brand new products ahead of time. So I've received that box and I wanted to walk you through what I purchased and what is part of the brand new paper and ribbon share that I am doing at the beginning of September. If getting your products ahead of time sounds good, click the Join My Team link below. So I thought I would do an unboxing. I was going to do it live, but you can't go landscape live. And I feel like a box this size really needs to be landscape, especially 12 by 12 items. So here is a look at the September through December mini catalog. Sometimes people call this the holiday catalog. This will go live to you guys September 3rd. Now, I can't show you the contents of the catalog for some reason. Can't show you inside it, but I can show you the actual product that I ordered. Now, this isn't everything, but definitely highlights of the catalog are in here. I didn't do a whole lot of stamp sets. Y'all know that I have a plethora of close to my heart sets, so I'm going to try my best to use those. And then you probably either have them, or if you don't have them, then Stampin' Up! Really has some good alternatives. So as I'm creating with those close to my heart stamp sets, I'll let you know an equivalent that Stampin' Up! Has, and you can purchase that. The other thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be walking you through the products that are going to be in the paper and ribbon share. Now keep in mind that I don't have all the paper. I didn't order it all. So some of the papers that are in the paper and ribbon share won't be in here. But trust me when I say that you're going to love it. It's going to be a nice sampling of the papers. It's going to be a nice sampling of the ribbons. So then you'll know what you want. And then you're not spending a whole lot of money on stuff that you won't use. And that's pretty much what these shares are for. So let me pop that up on the screen right quick, just so you can kind of read the details. So you can read the details there. I also have a link down in the description. Cost is $45 if you want it shipped, or $37 if you want to pick it up local. So make sure you click that link below to sign up. Okay, so let's get started. Now, I've already opened this box to take out the bubble mailer, my packing slip, and then also I just don't like to show my address in case I actually end up publishing this to YouTube instead of an unlisted video. But you can see here the ribbons that we have. This is probably my favorite. So this is Summer Splash. Pool Party. This is Pool Party. It's the pom-pom. I love it, guys. Love, love, love it. And you get tons of this. So in the ribbon share, you're actually going to get 2 yards of each one of these. But if you go ahead and decide to purchase the actual entire thing of ribbon, you get ton. I think the majority of these are 10 yards, I believe. Let me find the English. That's not on there. Pool Party. Pretty sure it's 10 yards. But that'll be in the catalog once you can view it. So again, the pom-pom ribbon. We've got shaded spruce, and that's kind of a sheer ribbon. I don't want to open these only because, or I didn't want to open these. I'm going to end up opening them. I didn't want to open them just because it's, haven't really figured out where I'm going to be storing my ribbon. My ribbon storage was already getting pretty full prior to coming over to Stampin' Up. You know, Close to My Heart used to carry ribbon, and then we stopped, but I'm a ribbon girl, so I have tons of ribbon. So my ribbon storage was already getting pretty full, but I was happy because I wasn't buying any more ribbon. And so now, I don't know what I'm going to do with all this ribbon. But you can see it's got a sheer upper and lower. And then it's got that shaded spruce in the middle. This is another one of my favorites. It is Wild Wheat. And it's just got a good organic feel. This is going to be wonderful for those autumn projects that you have, whether it's cards or layouts. But you can see it's see-through in the middle. And then this one is Blackberry Bliss. Say that real fast. And I love the wider ribbons, especially for cards. You would think that cards would be more of a thinner ribbon width-wise, but no, I prefer wide ribbon for cards. And this one is going to be so pretty. So, as most of you know, our oldest son is getting married in October, and so her colors are the regal colors, and so, I mean, just look at that. Just can't wait. Anyway, so we've got that. It's kind of sheer, but it's really woven. And then, of course, it's got the gold details. And then this one is Cherry Cobbler in gold. And so it's going to be more of a red. But not real red. And it's thinner. So, love those. So these are the 5 that are in the ribbon share. So you can see those. We also have some baker's twine. This is the real red and white baker's twine. So I'm loving the baker twine. This is the in colors. No, 3-color pack. I don't remember what colors those are. But you've got several little combo packs. I'm loving the baker's twine. This is not new, but it's new to me. So these are the enamel effects, the metallic ones. And I'm going to be using metallic as a theme in a couple of months, so that's why I purchased these. These are little snowflakes. Now, you'll have to keep in mind that some of this stuff, because Stampin' Up! Does suites, which means that it's the paper, it's the stamp sets, it's the embellishments, it's everything. Unlike Close to My Heart, they don't come packaged like that. So some of these things are in a suite, and you get everything. So that is what these little snowflakes came in, and it looks like there's little bitty tiny ones and then bigger ones. Now we don't get a whole lot of snow around here, but I love to use snowflakes for hot cocoa, for just cold nights, you know, anything that just represents being cold. This is another product that I was really excited about. These are the woven golden leaves. And they're just so dainty. And of course, they're going to look good with fall, but I even think they're going to look good with Christmas because they kind of have that gold shine to them. And you get tons in here, I think 50. So there's those. This is a new embossing folder. This is one that comes in the suite. And so you can see that plaid look. I got several gems. So we've got these really good autumn color, kind of an amber color, and these are gold textured. So I wonder how they're textured. Well, let us see. Okay, I mean, slightly you can see a little texture right there. It's not much, but I love that they're not just like in your face gold. They're more, like I said, kind of like an amber color, kind of having a see-through quality to them. We've got, these are the Regal foiled. So we've got the Blackberry Bliss Doesn't tell me the colors, and I am not even going to pretend like I know Stampin' Up! Colors yet. I basically took all of July off. We had an audit at work, and then we literally traveled every single weekend for basketball. So this is the first time I've been in my craft room in 27 days. And then we have these cute little peppermints. Aren't they so cute? Love those. And then we just have some adhesive backed dots in the gold and the clear or silver. Now let's take a look at, I guess, stamp sets. So I did get 2 stamp sets. Now these were in a suite. So remember I told you I'm not going to order a whole lot of stamp sets, but I wanted everything else in the suite, so it was just cheaper to get them. This one is the Reindeer Fun. This one matches with some paper, and then it also has a coordinating die cut. One fun thing, I know that a lot of y'all have not even tried Stampin' Up! Yet, which I totally understand. Also, I have kind of fallen in my duties as your demonstrator to tell you that some of the die cuts correspond with the papers. So this is the Reindeer Fun or Reindeer Days paper, 12 by 12, and I'm just going to show you what I mean by coordinating. So I'm usually not a fun, whimsical Christmas person. I'm more of a traditional, kind of elegant Christmas person. But I did find a lot of older Christmas photos when the kids were younger. And so I'm hoping that I can kind of use this for some of those. You can see you get 2 sheets of each pattern, and there are 6 patterns. That was just the second one of that. But let me show you what I mean. So, let's see if this one is this one. So if you don't like to stamp, if you don't like to color, which I don't all the time, you can use this die cut to cut out this pattern paper. How fun is that? So there's that one for that one. I want to say there are a couple more images. Yeah, so this little daddy and little Spike, you can cut him out. I don't think, let's see if this one, I saw some presents here. So it does look like maybe that one. I don't know. I don't know if that present does or not, but they do have stamp sets that go with these. So it's not like you're stuck doing the paper. And then some of the papers actually have punches that go with them too. So that's a nice little alternative. More little deer and trees, more trees. Those cute deer. And then of course I love these sleigh bells. So again, that is Reindeer Days. And so this actually, this one corresponds with the stamp set, like I showed you earlier. And then this one is actually a buildable reindeer. So you punch or you die cut this out of a cardstock, this out of a cardstock, this out of a cardstock, and then they layer on top of each other. So that one is going to be a fun one to do. Okay, and then we have Snowy Wonder, and this goes with this paper collection. This is Snowy Scenes. And this is another fun one. I think this is the one that comes with, so you see the stamp set doesn't have any snow globe things, but the die cut does. So see how you had a cute little snow globe. It doesn't match with the paper, but you've got that. This is the one that matches. This is the pattern. So see, I mean, how cute and immediate is that? So that, and then this skinnier one goes to that one. So cute. I'll be putting these on magnet sheets. I don't know if y'all have seen my videos where I just immediately put those on magnet sheets. I store them in with my stamp set. I think I have a stamp set I was using here. Let me see if I can find one for you. Yeah. So this is Friends for Life. So I just take these adhesive backed magnetic sheets and I just put that die cut on there, and that way they're stored all together. You know, these are a little bit thicker than our Close to My Heart envelopes. So it just helps if it's all in one place. So I'm going to be doing that to the brand new stamp sets. So let's look at the rest of the paper. Cute little snowmen. Love that plaid. Cute little penguins. Some trees on the back of there. Holly, stripes, houses, and then candy canes. So cute. And then, oh, here's some more embellishments. These are the faux glass dots. Again, have that fall or that autumn vibe to it. And then I wanted to show you the Take a Bow. Has nothing to do with bow, so it could be Take a Bow. Because what this is you can get just the die cut, or you can get the bundle, which is the die cut and the 6x6 papers. Oh, I forgot to mention these two papers. These two paper collections are some of the Christmas that you'll be getting in the paper share. So you're going to get a 6x6 of each one. So you're going to be able to see the back and the front of those. And then you're also going to be getting a 6x6 of each one of these patterns. So you see, very Christmassy. And what this is meant to do is this is meant to work with this bow die cut. And so it's going to allow you to create your own bows just by using these die cuts. And then the way you fold them, you get a bow. I wish I could show you, but I can't. But you know what I'm talking about. Those Christmas bows, you know, the ones that have like adhesive back to them, and you just take the little adhesive thing off. They're stapled in the center, and it just gets put on your package. So that is the third paper pack that you'll get. These are the most adorable little boxes. And so this is a book treat box. This comes, you can purchase it separately or in a suite. I got it in a suite. These are catalogs. And then we added some more ephemera. So again, really easy to use for your Christmas cards or your Christmas layouts. We have tags for the season. We have joyful sayings, and then we have joyful images. So you get 8 in here. You get 2 of each of the sheets. So you get 2 here. You get 2 of these. You get 2 of these. Love that gold detail. And then you get 2 of those. So you get 8 sheets. So those are tags. And then, you know, once I actually add my die cut to my stamp set, I'm left with a bunch of these. And I use these to put these in. Sometimes all 8 won't fit in there, so I'll have to divide them. But it just makes it really easy. I get to see what's in there. You know, once you open this, it's hard to get back in it. And then I store these. So we have, again, the joyful sayings and then the joyful images. Going to make Christmas not only cards, but tags super easy this year by those. And then we also have added gold dip cards and envelopes. Again, some of that simple look. You know, we have the kits. We have the paper pumpkin, which is the subscription. But these are outside of kits. These are just the envelopes and the card bases. So you can see all of that. And then you have card bases to match. So the green, the red, and the blue. So you can use this whole thing as a card base, or you could actually cut it and then attach it to just a regular white card base, and you basically get 2 for the price of 1, and then you can come up with something different for your envelope. So also in this paper share, you get some specialty papers. Here is one of the specialty papers that's going to come in the paper share. And I'll show you why it's special. Do you see that gold foil? So we have white. We have cherry cobbler. And then we have pretty peacock. And they're just plain on the back, which I love, because then you don't have to decide between the pretty side and another pretty side. But you're going to be getting 6x6s of each one of these too. That way you can just kind of hold it and feel it. I know that you can see that gold on here, but sometimes it just helps to hold it in your hand. So that is one of the specialty papers that come in that paper and ribbon share. So again, that is all I got. So much more. That catalog will go live to y'all September 3rd. The first 15 people that sign up for the paper and ribbon share will actually, I will mail those out first. And so because of Stampin' Up's policy on accepting money ahead of time, I am going to wait to message you in that Google form. There is your desired method of payment. So I'm going to wait until that very last week of August, and then I will request the money, whether you want local delivery or mail. I'll request the money from you. And then the first 15 that sign up, if it's a tight, like you signed up the first 15, but when I go to request the monies to get them mailed out with the first 15, if something happens and you're kind of late on that, then someone can jump in line in front of you. That second mail out will go out the 15th, and that's because I can't order any more of this product. We're limited on our preview period. I can't order any more of the product until you're able to order it. So I'll order it, I'll get it in, I'll cut it all up, I'll divide it up, package it up, and then ship it out. Hoping to have that shipped out by the 15th, barring any back order items. We all know that Christmas items go really fast. So hoping that doesn't happen, but just in case it does, I wanted to leave me enough room in there to account for that. But that is it for this unboxing. If you have any questions, let me know. I would love to know if you are a traditional color on Christmas items, or if you like the fun and funky, or if it just doesn't matter to you. And also kind of let me know what you're most excited about out of the things that I've shown you. I would love to hear, and that way maybe I'll know where to start when I start creating. I'm definitely going to be creating with this embossing folder very soon, and these, and that. I think that's it. Those are just my favorites. I'm going to jump on that ASAP. So, thanks so much for watching. I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend, and don't forget to click that link and sign up for that paper and ribbon share. I posted it to y'all last week privately ahead of time. I did just post it on my Instagram, so I'm not sure how fast those 15 are going to go. So if you are wanting in on this, let me know ASAP, and I'll get you added. Thanks, and have a wonderful weekend.